Coverage now of our breaking news story this morning. A man is dead after he was shot by officers in East Bush, Brooklyn overnight. They say he had a gun and refused to drop it, though they told him to several times. We want to send it back out to Weekend Today. New York's Miles Miller, who has more on this ongoing investigation. Miles?
And you'll notice, Pat, it's still an active crime scene. You'll see some evidence markers here, but they only tell part of the story. In the street here, you see about 11 evidence markers. On the sidewalk, there are several more, up to about 17, which sort of paints the picture of just how many shots were fired here. And we also know that the NYPD tow truck came here to take a vehicle away. It's believed that either that vehicle had something to do with this investigation or the vehicle was hit by gunfire. We'll go ahead and show you video now as we sort of paint the scene of what happened here. 1:18 in the morning, early morning hours here, Church Avenue and 52nd Street. Police in a marked vehicle, a sergeant and two officers, see a man with a gun. And they engage that man with a gun. He starts to run into the street after being on the sidewalk, and a lot of chaos ensued after that.
As they approached the intersection of 52nd Street, they observed a male pointing a gun at another male. The officers exit the vehicle. They approached the men. As they approached, the male with the gun started to run eastbound on Church Avenue. The sergeant yelled, "Gun." The officers gave commands for the male to drop the gun. The male ran to approximately the front of 5211 Church Avenue, where he went from the sidewalk to the street. As he went to the street,
that is where police gave that final command to drop the gun, and he was shot. He was taken to Kings County Hospital, where we are told that the person who was involved in this died, and he was using this gun you see here on your screen. Back here to a live picture on Church Avenue, you see one of the police vehicles involved. That's the vehicle that those officers rode up in, clearly marked as NYPD. There is an investigation this morning by the Force Investigation Division to figure out if this was in fact a justified shooting. But again, a man armed with a gun, 1 in the morning here on Church Avenue, which is busy no matter what time of night. Guy armed with a gun, police giving that order to drop it. He didn't. They tried to use the taser. It did not work. He was shot and killed and taken to Kings County Hospital. Investigation ongoing this morning. It's the latest live.